Let's talk a minute about formatting footnotes. After I downloaded this paper and after the CMM College of Theology team has commented and I've defended my work in Google Docs, I'm downloading it to detail it. So what am I doing on footnotes? Let's go ahead and click in any set of footnotes. I'm going to show you some of the footnotes have a lot of spacing to them, and we can change that. So I'm clicked inside of it, and I'm going to hit Control or Command A. Command A selects all the footnotes in an Apple computer. Control A selects all of them in a PC. Once I do that, I'm going to go up on the Home tab, click and type Times New Roman, and make it 10 point, make them smaller. So now they're smaller. I'm going to click the up and down arrow on the Home tab again, click it drop down and hit line spacing. I'm going to make sure it's single, and I'm going to put 0 and 0 before and after and say OK. Now I'm going to look up here at the tabbing. Move my cursor over so you can see it better. Up here at the tab. So with a, remove any extra, okay. So here, as I'm in, I'm going to click and pull it over. Hang on, I'm going to just click in here again. And pull over. Wait a minute. Something happened there. My computer's moving so slow today. Okay, I'm going to go back to that. Click in here and make sure I have all of the footnotes selected. And I'm moving them in, indenting them some, not a lot. Indenting them some. And I'm going to take the bottom bar, the bottom, if you can see this, the bottom triangle rolling up, and I'm going to move that back, and the top one is going to just be indented slightly. I don't know why I ended up with these. Okay, so that's how you format. You indent slightly the top part and the second part, so all of them should be indented just a tad, right? They should have that. So as we're looking through our the top line of the footnote is indented slightly, and the bottom line, the second line or the third line, is outdented, like it's going back. Now, as I'm looking at some of these footnotes, I'm noticing something. I'm going to deselect them. I'm noticing that we have 2 in a row that are from the same book. Henry Norwin's Spiritual Formation book. Now, of course, we have to capitalize that, capital formation. But since they're the same, here's one with chapter 7. Here's one with the epilogue. Let's see if there's one after that that is the same. No. Let's look at one before it if it's the same. Here's more. Look at that. Chapters. Let me just go keep up. Oh, look, he's got plenty more of those. Okay. So when you see, and we start right here with Henry Norwin, the Society, and it looks like it's a web page, and that's fine. But when it's the same book, Spiritual Formation, this is where it starts. He's going Spiritual Formation, chapter 1, A Way of the Heart. Okay, this isn't exactly correct. We're going to have to put the author. We have the author here. We're going to need the publication and a little more information. But because he is doing several in rows, count. Here's one, same Spiritual Formation book 1, Spiritual Formation 2, 3, 4 and 5, spiritual formation, 6 and 7, and he did that. I think that was it. Okay, so every time we see the same book by the same author, let's go back to the very first one. Here it is, Spiritual Formation. Though this is not exactly correct, we're going to need the publication and the year that it was publicized. And we have chapter 1. We're also going to need the page number. So here's what we're going to see. When we get to this one, what we're going to do is we're going to select it and do IBID, period and comma, and instead of a chapter 2, we would need a page number. This one would be IBID, period, comma, and would need a page number. IBID means the footnote immediately before it is the same book, but a different place in the book. And so we would continue to do this. This is chapter 6. We would need the page number, and it would be IBID, period, comma, and this one would be IBID, period, comma, and we're going to continue on. Here would be IBID, period, comma. This one, he's got epilogue. We would still need a page number, IBID, period, comma. And that's unless it was in a in a Kindle, you're going to put the location number, because Kindles have location numbers. Okay, I hope that helps with overall formatting of the look and feel of the footnote. Now, we're not talking about formatting the actual content, and we're going to have to show you a little more about that in another video or another time.